Hello. Um, Bit of a vlog today, I think. It's been a little while since I vlogged, and I thought there's a few updates which I need to do. The last time I made a vlog, I think I was mixing some DIY juice, and that was on the 15th. And if you have a look at that now, how dark that has got, how that's steeped down, it's it's starting to get pretty fantastic. I've tried a little bit, but it's changing beautifully. It's really getting a nice flavour to it. But since we last talked, we've had Vape Expo at the NEC, which was fantastic. Really good day out. Went with a friend and tried some good juice. Got a few bits and pieces. Picked up some deals, which was great, which I'll tell you about. But in all, I mean, I suppose we've got a few bits and pieces that I've been lacking to talk to you about, I suppose. First of all, I'm not sure if I told you about my Easy Dripper. This is a fantastic bit of kit. Really nice device. Very inexpensive, so about a tenner. That's from Knucklehead, and yeah, really good. Can't speak highly enough of it, and yeah, I'm really enjoying using it. Actually, it works a dream, especially for when you're driving. So yeah, so that was the first thing. Then I've been trying out this for some time. So this is the Broadside. This is the Broadside clone, and it's pretty special actually. Bear with me a second. Sorry, just had some technical issues there. My antivirus seems to be going nuts at the moment for some reason, but let's talk about the Broadside. So, Broadside clone, quite a good clone, I think. Comes in this nice Broadside package. It has the correct logos on it. It's even got the Hot Wires logo on the top. Really nice, and Vapor's Cloud on the side. So they've cloned the packaging completely. And it's an interesting device actually. You've got your clutch system in the bottom. Really short responsive throw. 25mm around. Non-hybrid, so 510 connection in the top. And I've really been enjoying using it. It hits really well. It fires beautifully. You've just got to touch it basically, and yeah, I've been really enjoying it actually. It's got the Delrin sleeve on the inside as well, so you are a little bit more protected against bad battery wraps. But all in all, a pretty nice brass mod. Yeah, so there's that. Next, so as you all know, I'm a great fan of my Underdog. What I've got recently for this is at Expo I picked up the silver button, so the silver plated copper button, which really does make a marked difference actually. Easy to install, and a really nice sort of addition. The only downside, if you feel that's a downside, is you lose your serial number on the bottom, but you know, I mean, it's not the end of the world, and it does improve the performance quite a bit. Yeah, so there's that. I also have just recently got the Druga RDA. Now, I've got this on top of the Underdog, and I'll do a review of that. But it is so similar to the Goon. unbelievably similar to the Goon. I mean, they are essentially the same atomizer. It doesn't have the lip down the bottom, but it's got an incredibly similar shape and style. You've just got those slots instead of the holes that you get on the Goon. It comes with a Goon style drip tip, or Goon size drip tip. The only real difference is the deck, and the deck is pretty special. You've got these sort of clamp systems, but they're sort of post clamps as opposed to the Goon style sort of flat clamps, which means that you've got masses and masses of juice well. The O-rings fit beautifully. Do you know what? I can't find fault with this at the moment. I really can't. It also comes with a bottom feed squonk pin, so when I get my next squonk device, which I will be getting fairly soon, I will be able to show you that alongside it. So yeah, really, really nice little device. Now, I haven't got an atomizer built up for this, but I also picked up at Expo, and I wasn't expecting to do this, but I just wanted to. And I won't put the battery in this because, as I said, the atomizer isn't built for it, but look at that beast. So that is the Overdog on the Underdog. Look at that. That's an offensive weapon, that is. 2 pieces of 25mm solid brass coming together in a beautiful series stacked tube with a silver button. I think that's pretty special. I picked this up from the CCC guys, and it was an absolute steal. I believe they're going on the Vapor Royalty site at the moment for what's it, about 30 quid, which I think is a great deal for what you get. But genuinely, really, really nice bit of kit. Word of caution though, I have been having some issues with some of my older batteries. So older batteries which have been, you know, I mean, I look after my batteries fairly well, but over time they start getting a little bit dinged. Sometimes there gets a little bit of a dent in the bottom sometimes. And when you're stacking them, you really do need to make sure that you've got your batteries pretty much perfect so that they make connection, because there's no connector between the 2 batteries. It's literally just battery stacked on battery to get your higher voltage, so your 8.4 volts. But yeah, it's pretty special. Really enjoying it. The other stuff that I got, I picked up some juice, lots of nice juice. There's the new stuff by Element, which is called Quiet Owl. They've got some interesting new juices. So they've got a trio of 3. There was a menthol grape, there's a strawberry watermelon slushy, and a caramel cream crunch, which is quite pleasant. I got some of this, which is the Drops Moscow, which is a nice strawberry flavour. As many of you know, I do enjoy my strawberries with an oriental twist, apparently. And then something which I was really impressed with, which I've never bothered to buy really expensive juices, and I resisted, to be quite honest, but the 5-pawn stuff. I picked up 2 bottles of this, and I sat down with the guy who was selling it, and he went through the whole line, and I was really impressed with the way that it was presented and sold. And actually trying it, it's not an all-day vape, and for me it will never be an all-day vape. However, when you try it and have a bit of a puff on it, the flavours are really intense. So I got the Black Flag Risen Enriched, which is like a golden Virginia leaf tobacco-y sort of flavour, which is just amazing. Really, really lovely first thing in the morning, but very rich. And then there's the Castle Long, which is a slightly bourbony, so slightly whiskey flavour, which again is really intense. And again, you wouldn't want to vape it, as an all-day vape, but I mean, it's wonderful just having a taste of it. It's like having a sip of a nice whiskey with it. You do find that you need a little. You can have a couple of pulls on it, a couple of drips, and you're good. But it's definitely worth a try. £5 for 10 ml though, it's quite pricey. But 5 points has always been quite pricey, and that's what's always put me off it in the first place, because it's an expensive liquid. And I thought, well, do I really want my juice aged in bourbon casks and all of that good stuff? And the answer was generally no. But with the 10 ml bottles at a fiver, is worth having a punt. But yeah, that's all I've got for you. I'll do a full review on the Druga, the Overdog, and the Broadside to come up fairly soon. But yeah, thank you very much indeed for watching. It's always a pleasure, and I will see you the next time. I think probably I'll do the Broadside next. But yeah, I'll see you soon. Cheers, take care, and goodbye.